Seen better days. Thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate it, man. Game just in dime. Let's see. During 6. Oh wait, actually, I want to push that there. Can I make this a tiny bit smaller, just so I don't have to keep fucking scrolling all the time? Is that okay? I think that's okay, right? Push it more to there as well, maybe. During our 6th anniversary broadcast, we announced a new progression system and a meta shifting perk overhaul. We're thrilled to say there's a lot, by the way. Like, so I'm almost tempted to skim some of this stuff, honestly, because there's a lot. Thrilled to say that both initiatives will headline the upcoming mid-chapter. From the onset, it was important for us to release these changes as a package. Our objective is to shake up the current meta, provide alternatives, and make perks easier to earn. We were also careful to consider the reasons why this meta exists and address any basic game issues it may have been concealing. In this post, we'll be detailing the upcoming changes, all of which will be available for testing in the public test build next week. So we can check it next week. Let's go right to dead on then start. Overhauled progression system. Collecting all the perks has been an important goal for many players. However, since both the number of perks and characters is constantly increasing, the ground expands at an exponential rate with every new chapter. To address this, we've completely overhauling the way perks are earned, adding new rewards and making completion easier than ever before. Comparison. In the current system, you must reach level 40 on any given character to unlock the teachable perks, then find those perks in the blood web of every other character. In order to unlock all the new perks on every character, by the time the next chapter releases, you would need to play an estimated average of 4.1 hours every day. With this new system, that estimate decreases to an average of 1 hour. That's not even factoring in the blood point bonuses from events, perks, offerings. So let's see that. So in order to unlock all the new perks on every character by the time the next chapter releases. Oh, okay. So you'd have to play 4.1 hours every day. Okay. You could unlock every single perk for every character in a few weeks. With just 4 hours a day. Yami Bito, thank you for the 9 months. Hi there, Tru. Hope everything's going well. Your content is the best. I always rewatch the lives. Appreciate it, man. I have a weird question. Ever encountered all problems with feral use or bad teenagers? I had today. It's pretty bad here in Scotland. Feral youths. No, I haven't really had problems. Are you about like kids like showing off with each other, like where they show off? Is that what you mean? In other words, this is the single largest reduction to ground we've ever made, cutting it by roughly 75%. Okay. Unlucky perks, teachable rarities no more. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that top, can't you? Teachable rarities no more. Now perks are tied directly to prestige. Prestige in a character for the first time. We know some of this, but I guess we can go through it all, right? Just so I guess people who don't know, but we do know some of this regarding the prestige and stuff. Prestige in a character for the first time will instantly unlock the tier 1 versions for the unique perks for all other killers and survivors, making them immediately available to use without ever opening the blood web. Prestige in a character for the 2nd and 3rd time will unlock the tier 2 and 3 versions of the unique perks. Alternatively, higher tier versions of the perks will appear randomly in blood webs once the 1st tier has been unlocked. Okay. So they don't even need to look in the blood web, you just get them. Okay. Say you prestige the Trapper, this will instantly unlock tier 1 versions of Agitation, Brutal Strength, and Unnerving Presence for all other killers. Yeah, so you don't even need to look for it. And then tier 2 and tier 3 versions will be in the blood web, but you can prestige again to get tier 2 and tier 3, yeah, I see. This way, you'll only need to earn the perks once to use them on every character. The perks you've unlocked will be instantly available on any new character as well, making them easier to pick up and play without a substantial blood point investment. Well, that's going to make it very quick, right? They made gens take longer. No way. No way. Do you want me to just go down to that, or do you want to see all of it? So they take 10 more seconds. That's funny, man, because they said they weren't going to touch gens. At least they're understanding. But what kind of nerfs are they going to do? That's the thing. Is it bait? We'll see anyway. Normal resets. Prestige has always been a bit of a dilemma. Not resetting, okay. I'll skim a bit. Endless Prestige. Yep, you can just continually go in with Prestige over and over again. Shrine of Secrets. Unlike before, the Shrine of Secrets would offer teachable perks that they needed to be found in the blood webs. The shrine will now allow you to purchase perks directly. Purchasing a perk through the Shrine of Secrets will make the tier 1 version of it immediately available on on all killers and survivors, much like Prestige. Subsequent tiers of that perk will also begin appearing in blood webs. Oh, okay, so you get tier 1 on that one. Interesting. Okay. You may also purchase the perk again to increase its tier. Oh, okay. So you can just buy perks now. Transitioning to the new system, with many spending hundreds, if not thousands of hours playing Dead by Daylight over the years, we want to make sure that everyone's rewarded fairly. When the system releases, we'll be automatically rewarding existing players an appropriate number of prestige levels based on how many perk tiers they've unlocked. Holy fuck, what prestige am I going to be? If you've left all your characters at level 50 and focused on unlocking perks, your work won't be for nothing. God, I'm going to be fucking well high prestige, guys. I've never unlocked every perk for everyone. All tier 3s. Matchmaking incentives. Matchmaking has been a major focus over the past year, maintaining that throughout year 7. Though many changes are planned to improve wait times and match quality, there are variables that we can't control through code. Chief among them is the distribution of people playing each role. If there's simply not enough people queuing for one role, the matchmaker's ability to create quality matches suffers. Being an asymmetrical game, Dead by Daylight, how are we going to improve this? Whenever the number of killers to survivors differs too much from the ideal ratio, we'll offer blood point bonus to anyone who opts to play the needed role. The blood point ranges from 25% to 100% depending on demand levels. I wonder what I'll be getting there when I'm playing killer. I'd be very curious. Bonus double as an indicator of which role currently has the fastest queue times. If you want to get into a match as quick as possible, keep an eye out for incentives. So the lower the incentive, the quicker the match, or the faster the match. I guess we'll see. Because I would assume... I don't know, it's weird. Higher incentive, faster queue. But I don't think that's going to be true, because killer takes longer than survivor. I guess we'll see. Matchmaking incentives are unique, depend to you on your matchmaking ratings, which you won't tell us, and region. You may see a bonus for playing killer, while your friend sees one for survivor. Okay. Heads up, matchmaking incentives were disabled if crossplay is turned off. As most people play with crossplay on, the system will be highly susceptible to manipulation, and switching roles would have a negative effect on matchmaking. Okay. Gameplay updates. Some of the most consistent feedback we receive centers around perk meta. Handful of perks have dominant usage rate, especially in higher skill matches. Naturally, the gameplay can feel stale when you see the same perks again and again. In the past, we've addressed individual perks through various updates, but the odd meta change is not enough to shake things up. In this update, we are reworking and rebalancing 39 perks, including meta included, aim to reduce the generator speeds. Okay, so they said they weren't going to touch generator speed. They were so adamant, they were so stubborn. We're not touching generator speed. So very interesting. Oh shit. Some of our ideas, right? We're looking at the perks most used by killers is a very clear trend. Any perk that helps prevent generators from being powered. Slowdown perks for short or favoured, obviously. Corrupt Intervention, Pop, Scourge, and Hex Ruin are a few notable examples. Each are among the most popular perks. Many people feel like generators are powered too quickly without these perks. So we... I love how they say they feel like they are. Like, we don't know they are. We just feel like they are. Like, they are. Just... so we knew we need to look at generators before making any perk changes. Slowdown perks should be an option, but not the only option to stay competitive. Agree. I've said that for fucking years. Holy shit. We've increased the time it takes to power a generator to 90 seconds from 80. So, what's that adding? That's adding 50 seconds on for 5 gens. Yeah, I guess we'll see. These are the little changes that you need to do to test, though. The time it takes to complete a generator hasn't changed in a long time, but it's clear that they are being powered quicker than we'd like. By slowing them down slightly, we hope to give killers a bigger window to interrupt survivors, particularly in the beginning of the strat. I wonder if they're going to address Swift. Because Swift is like one of the most broken things in DBD. It produces really... I don't know, it makes it very hard to balance. It makes the game really hard to balance. I don't think they are. So, these changes are going to hurt solo. And Swift is just going to be the same. I guess we'll see. Anyway. By slowing down slightly, I hope to give killers a bigger window to interrupt survivors, particularly in the beginning of the trial. I don't think it'll do much in the beginning. There'll be more to do with when you've got like 3 gens or close gens together. I think beginning's still gonna fly. 10 seconds extra. Nah. Kicking a generator will now instantly remove 2.5 of the maximum progress. This change makes kicking generators more meaningful, even if a survivor stops it from regressing shortly after. Additionally, survivors must now decide whether they should tap a generator to... Oh yeah, that's true. I like that. I like that idea. That's like an idea that we've had many times, right? You guys are all going down and looking at all that stuff. Patience. We will go through it. But yeah, that's true. If you kick it and it does 2.5%, how much is 2.5% though? Let's see. So 25% is 20 seconds. 12.5 would be 10 seconds. 6.25 is 5 seconds. Oh shit. It's like 2 seconds. I think. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's nice they're looking at it, but I think 2 seconds is a bit safe. I still think survivors win that purely because your time to kick takes about 2 seconds and they can just put it on instantly. And you going back and forth, it would probably be even. Like, your time to kick, you're wasting 2 seconds. You get the 2 seconds. They go on as you walk away for 2 seconds. Your time to kick, it'd probably just be even. So it's a stalemate. So that won't do shit. I like that they're looking at it, but it looks like it's too low. But that's just my opinion. Zayo Andre, thank you for the 30 months. 0.24 meat is pointless. 2 seconds rip. Yeah, see, it's pointless. But at least they're looking at it, you know. This change-based kicking generators more meaningful. Said that with these 2 changes, we hope to reduce the reliance on passive slowdown. No, 2 seconds, devs. No. I won't do shit. 10 seconds added on. At least they're looking at it. They're just being really safe, but they are looking at it, which is important. General coloring, but doing that and then maybe nerfing the meta slowdown for 2 seconds, that would be really harsh. But I guess we'll see. The average kill rates, how many survivors are killed each trial on average, are a little lower than we'd like. Damn, that's just kills as well. Fuck. That's just kills. A 2-hook can be a 2 kill. A sentiment echoed by many community members to ensure the killer feels like an unstoppable force to be feared. We're making slight improvements to many aspects of killer gameplay. We've noticed the time it takes to break walls and pallets by 10%. We've reduced the time it takes to break walls and pallets by 10%. Now 2.34 seconds, previously 2.6. Thank you for showing what it was and what it is. I like that. It makes it easier just to understand what you've done. You've taken off 0.3 seconds. Generators can also be kicked 10% faster than before. Now 1.8 seconds it was 2 seconds. Wow. 1.8. While these changes seem very small, a fraction of a second can be the difference between hitting the survivor. Oh, you finally get that. You finally understand a fraction of a second does matter. Of course it does. Like, if they get to that pallet before they hit, they're not injured and they're at a safe pallet. I wonder if they're going to do something with god pallets. Next, we reduced the cooldown for successful basic attack by 10%. Now it's 2.7 seconds was 3 seconds. Okay, it's adding up. Reduced the duration of survivor speed boost upon being hit. Okay, just making sure where you can see. Azurium, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Let me save. Reduce the duration of the survivor speed boost upon being hit by 10%. Now it's 1.8 seconds was 2. Okay, adds up. Moving forward, survivors will gain slightly less distance upon being hit. Well, of course, yeah. Making it more difficult for them to run long distances to safe areas. Ish, yeah. You're looking at the right things. We just don't know if the variables are correct. But you are looking at the right things. You're looking at all the things that I would look at and then tweak the variables. So that's good. Finally, we've tweaked Bloodlust to increase in power quicker than before. I don't think Bloodlust is what you should be looking at. In most cases, Bloodlust does not activate. There are rare cases where it can be necessary. The long build-up often leaves the killer in a bad spot, even if they get a hit. We are adjusting the Bloodlust tiers to activate after 15, 25, 35 seconds of chasing rather than 15, 30, 45. Okay. As the first tier of Bloodlust is not changed, it will not be more prevalent in the average chase. Bearing in mind the general improvements above, we expect Bloodlust to will become even more uncommon outside of exceptional circumstances. Though slight, these changes affect every killer and can have ramifications on the game. We were watching closely and sure. So they're looking at the right things, except Bloodlust. Bloodlust is a question mark. I don't know if they need to look at that. But they're all looking at the right things. It's just the variables. I don't know if the variables are correct. Camping in tunnel, eh? On the survivor side, there is a clear preference for perks that grant second chance, borrowed time, decisive dead hard, and the person in there. Benefit of these second chance perks is how they prevent unfun situations, namely being camped in tunnel, out of the game, repeatedly targeted after being unhooked. In order to incentivize a meaningful change to the meta, it was clear that we needed to address these controversial tactics. Second chance perks should be nice to have, but not essential. Moving forward, survivors will receive a 5-second endurance effect after being unhooked. Told you. That's borrowed time for free. Told you. This gives the unhooked survivor an opportunity to reach a nearby window or pallet, or for another survivor to position themselves for protection. So they're getting a meta perk. Free. Damn. That's going to be interesting. Additionally, the unhooked survivor will receive... they need more. 7% haste effect for 5 seconds. Oh. The devs do realize that if this is the case, once there's a hook near a gate, it's GG. Right, it's GG. Like, you can't do anything. they're just gone. That's definitely going to cause a lot of unfun scenarios for killer. But maybe deactivate that when all gens are done. Maybe do something like that. I'd do something like that personally, because when the gens are done and this is happening, this is going to be really annoying. It's going to feel very, very unfair. So yeah, maybe this happens until all the gens are done is something I'd look at. personally. Both effects can be cancelled prematurely if the unhooked survivor performs what we now call a conspicuous action. These interactions, other than being chased, would improve your chances of survival. This includes repairing a generator, healing yourself, cleansing. Why would they do that? They just walk. Oh, open an exit gate. Gets rid of DS now, maybe. That's good. With these base changes, we hope survivors can switch up the perk loadout without fear. Well, yeah, you've given them a meta perk. So they're going to get rid of the meta perk they were using because they get it now. And then have another. Like, you've given them borrowed time. Of course they're going to change borrowed time now. They don't need it. What are you doing with borrowed time? What are they doing with borrowed time? Meta perk changes. For this update, perk changes fall into one or two categories. Meta perks, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know all that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, 2 perks for free. Fuck. And you know how they were rewarded? The killer got them. The killer got them, so they rewarded a meta perk. the killer gets fucking punished. So the current effect upon hooking a survivor, blah, blah, yeah, I know. So the perk is incredibly popular, not because it's particularly powerful, but because of the huge amount of blood points. Yes! They're actually showing some switched on shit. Like, they're understanding stuff. Probably more than ever. It's weird. We do not want blood points to be the driving factor behind the perk choices, so we will be removing the blood point bonus. While we understand... Oh, that's rough. Though, they are changing a lot of stuff to blood points, so... You will be able to level up quicker, at least. While we understand this change may seem shocking, please keep in mind that this update reduces the ground by 75. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Wait, that's all they're doing? They're just making it so you don't have blood points? The fuck? Okay. Okay then. Oh god, here we go. What is this? A massive part, and remember, this is a hex totem. This shit can just go instantly, unless they're going to do something with totems. They haven't even talked about totems, have they? A massive part of Hex Rune's appeal is not having to stop and kick generators. Very true, and you've only made it 0.2 seconds faster. Do not pretend that's going to make a massive, massive difference. It make a difference, but not a massive one. I'm saying this before I even read on. I just hope they don't say that shit. As well as the ability to passively aggress from a distance. Yes, these aspects make Ruin a unique slowdown perk, so we're not looking to change them. Okay. To bring... Wait, you're not looking to change it. You're not going to change it then, right? Or are you going to change it? To bring Hex Ruin in line with other perks, we're reducing the regression speed. Oh no. 100? 4 times slower. Right? Yeah, 4 times slower. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's dead. Dead. Pogo's the Weasel gives killer a controlled way to remove significant progress from generator, giving that kicking a generator does 2.5% of the progress. Okay. No, why doesn't it do 22.5? Why are you taking away 2.5? Make it do 22.5. I missed the second. Oh, it's already dead. Don't matter. After a survivor is killed, Hex Rune will automatically deactivate. That's for casuals. It'll already be gone by then. Why are they doing 20, not 22.5? They've literally got the numbers here. $20 of the current progress, not total. Where? I mean, we knew they were going to nerf shit. It's just you never read it. So, of the total. Wow. So if you have like, if you have a gen done with just 1 cylinder, which is 25%, it's going to be 20% of that 25%. So nothing really. What is that? Like 5%, right? I think. Okay. This change will make Pop Goes the Weasel very effective against generators that are nearly done, but weaker against those with small amounts of progress. Why? I don't think the gen changes are enough for... Wait, what were the gen again? It was the 2 seconds it takes off the gen when you kick it, and what were the other one? Does it regress faster or something? I can't remember. Oh, it's just generators are 10 seconds longer. Okay. And you kick it a bit quicker. Okay. I don't think it's enough. Alright. Canex, thank you for the 200 bits. Behavior, how do we hand the W... let's see. So corrupt intervention. Oof, they've really hurt Pop. Oof, that's a really big blow to Pop. I know why they're doing it. They want to incentivize you to use other perks, but you need to make base better. I don't think base is there with 2.5% devs. 2 seconds you're taking off the gem when you kick it, but you take nearly 2 seconds to kick it. This is gonna be weird. They're possibly gonna kill a few of these perks. I think they've killed Ruin. I think Ruin's dead. 4 times slower than solo survivors is very bad. 20% of... Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see. Corrupt intervention. So let's see what's going on here. Moving forward, this perk will deactivate once a survivor enters the dying state. That's not too bad, I don't think. Shion, thank you for the 47 months, almost there. The 4 years are right around the corner. Flowerless only the 19 months as well. Been having a busy life recently, so I haven't been able to watch in a while. But 19 months already, god damn yeah. Time flies by. It does, it's fucking scary, man. And seeing them at least addressing gen speed, even if the changes aren't enough, actually gives you hope. Yeah, they're all looking at the right things. This isn't too bad, I don't think, because, like, ideally you're wanting Corrupt to get that pressure starting, and once you've got a survivor down, you've got the pressure starting. So it's not the worst. But there's no, like, buff to it, is there? Like, this is a big nerf, but is there, like, not a buff? Like, maybe it lasts longer. So, you know, it goes once you've done this, but you have the, you know, the buff where it lasts longer if you don't get someone down, so you still get that pressure. Weekly, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm scared for Scourge hooks. Oh, shit, yeah. We'll see, won't we? Okay. That's at least not too bad. That might not be dead. That still does what it needs. Tinkerer. When the generators reaches 70%, loud notification, undetectable. It's a popular choice. Being able to prevent the generator from being powered is a game changer, particularly on killers with high mobility. It can, however, become a little oppressive. Oh, I hate that, oppressive. They said that about Wraith. Overtuned and oppressive, I think it was. When paired with certain regression perks. Therefore, Tinkerer can now only activate once per generator, but with the base changes increased to 90, killers will have an extra time to approach. Once per generator. Okay. No Ed. This perk makes for a very effective comeback tool, though it falls out of favor in high skill games. What? It falls out of favor in high skill games. What do they mean by that? Comp use no-ed all the time. Destroy no-ed fast in high level. Right. Like, I don't use no-ed because I don't like its design. but it is like pretty much the most powerful perk killer has, I think. And if they're allowed to use it in comp, they'll usually use it. Because it gives you a free hook, which is always going to be good for points in the comp setting. Okay, so we like the way Noed encourages survivors to preemptively cleanse totems, so we're not looking to weaken its direct strength. Instead, survivors will now see the Hex Totem's aura within 4 meters upon activation. This range increases 24 meters over the course of 30 seconds. That's quick. We believe this change will keep Noed a strong choice for endgame builds by encouraging survivors to find the totem and attempt that last second save. So they haven't really done too bad with it, honestly. Again, it's aiming more towards casual players who won't be able to find it. It's not really changed, honestly. It's just at casual level, you'll have more casual people breaking the totem now. Here we go. The most recent addition to the meta, Pain Resonance, allows the killer to remove a sizable chunk from the most progressed generator. Simply, it's not simply, it's hard to get a fucking hook. A loud noise notification, and also it isn't just hooking either. Debs, you only have 4 fucking hooks, sometimes you don't even get it. A loud noise notification also allows the killer to disrupt the survivors before they can continue repairing. A jack of all trades of sorts, granting both a powerful regression and crucial information. True, it does give you regression and information. With that in mind, we're removing the loud noise notification. Ah, shit. Instead of exploding, the effective generator will now spark upon losing progress, and survivors will no longer scream. We believe this will ensure Pain Resonance remains a strong regression perk while limiting its informational aspect. Oh, that's rough. It's not too bad though. At least it does its regression. Oh, fuck. Okay. You might need to use barbecue or something now then. You lose a lot with that. I was literally talking about this recently, with Pain Resonance, like how good it is. You can still pair it with Dead Man's Switch. Yeah. No, survivors won't scream. No, it won't work with it. At least 15% of 90 seconds now instead of 80. True. Don't you think, let's just think about this. So the devs don't want killers to camp and tunnel. They want killers to go for chasers. Do you think it's smart to not give the killer any idea of where this happened when they've just hooked someone to, you know, make them walk over there? Just thinking about it. Like, it's just gonna incentivize staying at the hook. Because they don't know where to walk now. Okay, so Dead Hard. Alright, so in my opinion, the second best perk survivors have. DS is the best. Dead Hard is by far the most used perk by survivors, and it's easy to see why. Actually, before we go into survivor stuff, let's see what I think is, like, destroyed. So, I think Ruin's destroyed. I think it's gone. I think Pop potentially is as well. 20%. So, I think them two are pretty much fucked. I think that's it, though, right? Barbecue still does what it does. So, two perks got pretty much destroyed. I don't think you'll see them. Oh, wait, does it go on to more killer stuff? Oh, there's more. Or non-meta perk. Wait, what's non-meta? Let's see. Oh my god, okay, that's fucking loads. Alright. Anyway, let's do it. In the right hands, it acts as a third health state. It does, allowing a survivor to escape a situation where they would otherwise go down. There are two main ways Dead Hard is used: to dodge a hit and for distance to get to a nearby pallet or window. In the latter case, there is not much a killer can do. Therefore, Dead Hard will now provide the endurance effect for 1 second when activated. If you time it right, you'll prevent the hit and gain a movement speed boost. This will remove the dead harding for distance and make it solely used to dodge hits, which killers can anticipate and bait accordingly. Yeah, that's huge. There's more skill to it now. There's way more skill to it. 1 second. I'm trying to think, would 1 second give them enough time to still technically do the dead harding for distance? If you have to work out when to hit them in that 1 second, you know, timeline, would that just give you the same distance as normal? It also can be used differently too. It can be used as like a body block, can't it? Peak Orchard, thank you for the 100 bits. Dead Hard is borrowed in a bottle now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They could use it as that, but it's only for a second. If it was like for 3 seconds or 5 seconds, it'd be fucking maybe stronger. It would be actually. But because it's for a second, it might be okay. That's why I was... that matters, that time. Like maybe it should be half a second, maybe it should be a second, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's definitely changed. What about DS? What are they going to do with DS? Because this is going to be huge. This is like one of the most game-changing perks in the whole game, right? One of Decisive Strike's main appeals is efficiency at preventing tunneling. In the light of the upcoming base game changes, we expect Decisive Strike to drop in usage slightly. Why? Upcoming base game changes. Oh, because of borrowed time off the hook. Maybe. For the most part, we find the perk to be healthy for the game. I think it lasts too long. And easily avoidable for killers. No, fuck off. No, don't say that. It's fucking annoying me. I've been hit by DS multiple times when I've downed them too quick. After just hooking someone else. That said, at the end of the match, there's often nothing the killer can do to prevent a survive. That said, at the end of the match, there's nothing the killer can do to prevent the survivor with Decisive Strike from escaping. You've given them that for free with the borrowed time at the end of the match. Like, they got it for free now. If you have a hook near an exit gate, it's free. They get away. Moving forward, Decisive Strike will now deactivate once the exit gates are powered. Right. In addition, the stun duration has been reduced from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. That's what it used to be. They haven't changed anything. I guess the stun again. Will also be simplifying the description of the perk. Decisive Strike will not be cancelled by conspicuous actions. So once the game's over and you have endurance for free given to you on hook, the only thing they've really done is they've just put the seconds down. This hasn't really changed that much in my opinion. The seconds down is alright, I guess. 99 door meta. Wait. Does this mean when they've actually powered it fully, or just touched it? Do they not realise everyone 99s? Powered, not opened. Okay, it's when they touch it. No DS once all gens are done though. Yeah, okay, good. What about the regression on 99 in the exit gates? That will change a lot. Why have they not touched that? Vifus, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Pika said that for the 100 bits. Okay, here's Borrowed. What are they going to do with Borrowed? They've given a meta perk at base. Like, we see you are using meta perks and we want to make you use other perks, so we'll give you the meta perks, so now you don't need to use it, so you can use other perks. I knew they were going to do it though. I did say earlier today, remember. Much like Decides to Strike, this perk gets much of its popularity by granting counterplay against a camping killer. Considering a lighter version of Borrowed Time has been added to the Survivor's base kit. Yeah. Yeah. We need to update the perk accordingly. Borrowed Time will now extend the duration of the... oh no. What you do? What? Wait. No. You're not saying you can use Borrowed and Dead Hard together, right? You're not doing that, are you? Like, you really think this won't become meta if you let it... You're not going to give Borrowed Time and Dead Hard synergy trying to get people to use other perks, are you? You're not doing that. Are they doing that? Are they doing that? Are they really doing that? It don't work for all endurance, okay. I do that. Like, when I'm reading, I get ahead of myself. But if I do see that it says that, then, you know, I'll retract it. So Borrowed Time will extend the duration of the endurance effect. Dead Hard will provide the endurance effect for 1 second. Borrowed Time will extend the endurance effect by 10 seconds. And increase the movement speed bonus by 10 seconds. For any survivor you unhook. Where? Frank, thank you for the 16 months. Wow. Okay, so Borrowed Time will extend the duration of the endurance effect and increase the movement movement speed bonus duration by 10 seconds. These effects will be cancelled if the unhooked survivor performs a conspicuous action. So, as you're grabbing someone off the hook, you're giving them 10 seconds of the endurance effect. So that's just Borrowed Time, correct? But then they get the movement speed bonus by 10 seconds. Oh, that's the haste. Okay, that's the 7%. Okay, I see. And is that forever? Is that... How does that work? While the overall duration with Borrowed Time is longer than before, we expect that having a light version in the base kit will cause the usage rates to drop. So they've buffed Borrowed Time, but because they've given Borrowed Time at base, it's fine, right? So in total, 15 seconds of endurance and 7% haste. Okay, so it's not what I thought. I thought you could use Borrowed and then Dead Hard and your exhaustion, but fucking thank God. But they've basically just made Borrowed Time better then, right? It's just better. It's a better thing. But because they give it by they give it with base where you don't need to use the perk anymore, you might not use it, which yeah, I guess so. You are getting it for free. Why waste a perk slot? But they've buffed it, right? Weird. Okay, perk allows skill players to mind game more effectively in many areas by silencing grunts of pain. To address its high usage rate, we're lowering the grunts of pain reduction to 75%. Additionally, Iron Will no longer be active when exhausted, though it will not cause exhaustion itself. No one's going to use Iron Will. Self-care. The self-care has a disruptive reputation among the community. We're surprised to find its usage peaks in the highest skill matches. I don't go against anyone really with self-care. Do I? I mean, maybe I do. I don't look. Having a consistent, reliable way to heal. I mean, that with botany is usually the way, right? They use self-care and botany. Then it makes a bit more sense. On top of that, self-care increases the efficiency of reducing its strength. Self-care heal speed will be lowered to 35%, and the item efficiency bonus has been removed entirely. From what? Lowered to 35% from what? 50%? I think 50%. Okay, I guess we need to see what botany is going to be like. If botany is nerfed, then this will probably go as well. Maybe. It is unlimited healing. So they've got Spine Chill here, but Resilience is with Spine Chill, devs. You realise that they use Spine Chill and Resilience because that's the Vault build. Like, are you going to buff Resilience randomly? Okay, I don't see Resilience. Spine Chill. This perk excels at alerting survivors when a killer is approaching, and in high skill zombies, the Vault speed increase. Yes, with Resilience. It's not just on its own. I don't usually see people just with Spine Chill. Spine Chill will now only activate if a killer has a clear line of sight to the survivor. Okay. To sort of remove the awkward card play where the killer must look away to ensure a stealthy approach. It is a bit weird. Next, we'll be adding a short 0.5 seconds lingering effect to Spine Chill. This will prevent the perk icon from flickering when the killer looks around. Okay. Finally, removing the Vault speed bonus entirely as it does not suit the perk's nature. They probably did it because it's a cat, right? Yeah, no one's going to use that. I don't think anyone's going to use Spine Chill. So that's gone. That probably hasn't. That's gone. This might still be meta. Even though they've give it by base, they've buffed Borrowed. They've buffed one of the strongest, you know, meta perks for Survivor. It's not the strongest, it's one of. This hasn't really changed. 3 seconds instead of 5. We've already had that. It still does its job. It's a bit weaker. Dead Horde's going to be an interesting one. People might drop it and go for live or something, or balanced. Because it's a very, very high skill cap now. Like, you need to make a really, really strong read. So people might drop that. Okay. And then these non-meta perks, right? Overcharge. Overcharge will cause a killer's generated regression speed to grow from 100% to 400% over the course of 30 seconds. Survivors will want to stop this generator from regressing as soon as possible. That's really good. That's actually really good. So 400% might sound insane, right? 400%? What? Wow. That's one solo survivor. That's just normal solo survivor. So you're only going to take 30 seconds off the gen. So they're making it sound a lot crazier than it is, because that's how faster survivors are to you. They're 400% faster. So you're going to take 30 seconds off the gem, which Pop took 20 seconds off instantly. But Pop, you needed to hook someone. This one, you just kick a gem. Yeah. This might be meta, guys. This might be meta. Overcharge might be new meta. It's not 400 right away, only after 30 seconds. Or did I read it wrong? Oh. I read it as... It used to be 100, now it's 400. Ah. It still has potential. It depends on how fast this grows. Like, do you want to get 400% for the last 5 seconds? 2 seconds? 1 second? Like, I don't know. Yeah. I thought I meant 100 to 400. Oh shit, it doesn't stop. Oh fuck, that's better than I thought. I went right up and down with that one. Holy shit. So it goes from 100 to 400 in 30 seconds, and then after 30 seconds it continues. Oh, that's 100% meta. What? That's 100% meta. At least it gets killers to walk around to kick gens though, which is nice. Eruption. Eruption release we fairly safe numbers upon reflection. Yep, you do go very safe. You've gone very safe with the base changes, I think. We're comfortable increasing them. We have up the generator regression penalty to 10%. And the duration of incapacitated by 25 seconds. 10%, what was it, Eruption? They've done it again where they're not showing the old numbers. I fucking hate when they do that. 6, 5, 8, 8, 6, 5, 7. Anyone know? 6. 6 seems to be the average, what you're saying. So they put it up by 4%. So 10% of a gen with 1 survivor will take them... How many seconds is that? 25% is 20. About 8 seconds it takes off the gen. Something like that. 9 seconds? Yeah, it's around there. Okay. Knockout. Knockout will cause dying survivors to crawl 50% slower for 15 seconds and reduce their recovery speed by 20... Wait. In addition to its current effect, knockout... What? Interesting. They feel a bit detached from the knockout thing. But yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Knockout's used just for slugging. It's not really... I don't think you really even care about this. No, I don't think anyone cares about this when they use knockout. They use knockout to slug, that's it. And this isn't really that crazy. 50% slower for 15 seconds. Usually recovering in that time. And then recovery speed by 25. I don't know. Same perk, pretty much. You're going to be using it for the lack of information. Chef Dave, thank you for the 46 months. Close to 4 years, goddamn. This is terrible, this perk, Clarophobia. To make healing in the killer's terror radius even more unappealing, Clarophobia will increase the speed of skill checks. Vincent, for the 10 bits, do you think Overcharge will work with Call of Brine? Oh, interesting. Maybe. Dawn Devotion, this perk is great for confusing and sneaking up on survivors, yeah. Basic attack requirement, yep, I agree. Said that. Dawn Devotion will now activate whenever the obsession loses a health state. What? So you only can use it on the obsession? Wouldn't you say that's a nerf? I can't remember this now. Dark Devotion... What was Dark Devotion? Oh no, it's only when you hit the obsession, weren't it? Was it? Barely use it. So it's when you basic attacked the obsession, but now it's just if you... Okay. Yeah. Near enough the same perk, except now you can do more than just basic attack. Jolt. This has potential. It does way too little regression, this, doesn't it? It's like... I can't remember the percent of these things, but... Jolt allows the killer to regress generators simply... You know what's going to be funny, by the way? The devs want to get rid of gen defense. And they're going to create new meta gen defense, like maybe Jolt and Overcharge and these kind of things. I kind of find that funny. Jolt allows killer to regress generators simply by downing survivor to make it more consistent and punish careless survivor players. We've removed the cooldown. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Jolt Overcharge. Jolt Overcharge. Jolt Overcharge. It's back to gen defense, just different ones. Fucking funny. Lethal Pursuer. You like aura reading her. On top of existing effect, Lethal Pursuer will now extend the duration of all aura reading effects by 2 seconds. Still shit. Soldiers, thank you for the 9 months. 2 month. Sorry. 8-month base kit borrowed time. Gift of Pain. This perk also shipped with safer numbers, so we'll be increasing the action speed penalty. Okay, 16% from what? From 9. Why not 18? Double it. Double it. Have some fun. Okay, interesting. Maybe that's the new Scourge. Don't know. Action speed penalty is nice. It's nice to aim for. Another quick one. We're increasing the action speed penalty to 5.5. Is that up just 0.5? For a maximum of 22%. Is that 0.5? What's that up from? It's 0.5. It's up 0.5. Right. 2% more in total. Monstrous Shrine, fuck. Worst perk in the game. Another one of the worst perks in the game. Long awaited, Monstrous Shrine has received a rework. This perk will now convert all basement hooks to Scourge hooks. Wait. I thought it was something good. Like, I almost hear what I want to hear for a second, and then I do a kind of a retake of it, and I'm like, oh. I thought it was saying all hooks on the map to Scourge hooks. Which, using a perk, is it worth it? Maybe. No, just basement hooks. Just basement hooks. Scourge hooks will now grant a 20% faster entity progression, but only if the killer is not camping. So, 20% faster entity progression. What's that? 20%. Okay, 40 seconds, right? 40 seconds on hook instead of 60 for each stage. That's not too bad. 48 seconds. Wait, why not 40? Isn't it 60 seconds per stage? Oh, wait, yeah. Never mind. You're right. You're right. I was doing it from 80 seconds for some reason. Probably because of gens. Yeah, it's probably because of gens. So it's 48 seconds on hook instead of 60. It's bad, man. That's actually not bad. Monstrous Shrine. I mean, it's another angle. Getting survivors to die quicker on hooks. That's, you know, it's not bad, that, really. They might. I wanna check that. Monstrous Shrine, someone to look at. So that's the killer one. So let's see. So I'm thinking Overcharge. Maybe Gift of Pain. It's almost doubled. Monstrous Shrine. And then Corrupt. Though Corrupt is a lot worse. But yeah, maybe that. Maybe that's the way. So you got Gen Defense, Gen Defense, Gen Defense. And then faster hooks. Oh, Jolt. Forgot about Jolt, right? Right, so Overcharge, Jolt. Monstrous Shrine, and Gift of Pain, maybe? Maybe. Have they completely just destroyed these for not to even think about them? They haven't they? Okay, what are you doing with Survivor stuff? Calm Spirit. In addition to Calm Spirit's current effects, you can now open chests and cleanse and bless totems silently. But you have slower speed. Okay. It's okay. Saboteur, after months of studying, saboteurs can now identify Scourge hooks. The auras are shown in yellow. When a survivor is being carried, use this information to advantage to prevent Scourge hook perks from being activated. Okay. Oh no, what? What? Oh, Debs. You're So this used to be 50%, and now it's 35. Can someone do the maths on this? So people used to use self-care with botany. That was kind of the one you'd notice if they were using self-care a lot of times. It used to be 33% with a 50, but now it's 35% with 50. Wait, it's more then, right? So if you use botany and self-care, it's actually a tiny bit faster. Okay, I thought that'd be hard to work out. Right, so that combo... Weird. Okay. I don't know, I think you'll still see self-care and botany then. It's better. Off the record, upon being unhooked, gain the endurance status effect for 80 seconds. The endurance status effect is lost upon doing that action. While this is a lengthy endurance effect, any game progression action will cancel it, making it purely for evading the killer after being unhooked. What about when it's end game? What about when they don't need to go on a gen? These are kind of insane. Or can be. 80 seconds? Why is it 80 seconds? Like, that's a long time. You're immune for 80 seconds. That's like worse than DS. Well, I guess you're not immune. They can hit you. And then go after you again, I guess. Unless it's the end. A lot of these things are going to hurt end game, I think. Like, it's not too bad, like, mid game or whatever, right? Because they have to do gens, I guess. Lucky Break, this perk is great for escaping a chase, but the effect quickly runs out. We're giving survivors a way to recharge Lucky Break. Each second spent healing another survivor increases Lucky Break's duration by 1 second. Oof, okay. What was Lucky Break again? Lucky Break was like no sound and no blood, or was it just no blood? I can't remember. Was it no blood, no scratch marks? Okay, well, nothing to do with sound, was it? Okay. Pharmacy. Now, Pharmacy will activate whenever you're injured, guaranteeing an emergency medkit when you search a chest. This effect can happen multiple times in one trial. Good luck stealing my medkit now, Meg. Okay. Jastling with the 10 bits, 10 bits, 10 bits, 10 bits. Appreciate it, man. Will Nurse be stronger now with Dead Hard nerfed? They'll still press endurance when you get close to them, so it'll be kind of similar. The Dead Hard nerf is pretty big, though. Yeah. I think people will just gravitate to, like, live and balanced landing to waste time instead. I'm predicting. In addition to hiding your aura, Soul Survivor will now increase your generator repair speed by 75%. Oh, when you're the last survivor. Fucking hell. Thank God I read all of it. Okay. Fucking scared me. That would have been nearly 800% faster gens than the killer's regression. 40-second gens. Okay. Okay, when you're the last survivor, that's fine. For those who like to stay hidden, we've added a way to regain distortion tokens. Gain 1 token for every 30 seconds spent in the killer's terror radius. Sure. Lightweight. In addition to Lightweight's existing effects, your scratch marks will be more sporadic, making you harder to track. Your scratch marks will also fade. Sooner. Scratch marks will fade 3 seconds sooner from 1 second sooner. The way they've put this is weird. Your scratch marks will fade. Tier 1 is 5 seconds. Tier 2 is 4 seconds. And Tier 3 is 3 seconds. 3 seconds sooner, and that's up from 1 second sooner. Why would tier 3 be... I don't understand how they're saying this. Oh, they put it the wrong way around. Okay. 5 seconds sooner. Right, okay. This could be quite strong. Scratch marks are actually quite important, especially, you know, maybe with Lucky Break and stuff. But just in general, like, when there's loads of people running around and there's scratch marks everywhere, I guess it depends how sporadic the scratch marks are, right? But this is potential, I think. Deja Vu to help survivors power the 3 cluster generators. Deja Vu will now grant a 5% repair speed bonus to the revealed generators. Oh no. It's only 5%, luckily. But anything just doing gens quick is just not good. Though I don't think people are going to... I don't think people will use this still. No One Left Behind. Beyond its current effects, No One Left Behind will grant a 7% movement speed bonus to any survivors you unhook. Additionally, the perk now activates when the gates are powered rather than opened. How long? How long do they have 7% movement speed? Like forever? Fucking hell. That's insane. That's almost as quick as most of the 110% killers, right? That's only 3% less. What happens if you have hope with that? Only end game though. It isn't though. It says when the gates are powered, that's when 5 gens are done. When 5 gens are done, you have unlimited 7% movement speed. With 15 seconds of endurance. I don't get what this is on about. Increase the movement speed bonus duration by 10 seconds for every survivor you unhook. What's this mean? How much movement speed do you add? Does it even say it? Survivors are 114% movement speed 15 seconds after unhooking with this. 7%. What? So... if you have borrowed time, a meta perk, which they want to get rid of, you can have borrowed time and No One Left Behind. And once you've done 5 gens, which all the best teams do, because most of the games after the 5 gens, they have a 14% movement speed for 15 seconds. And then after the 15 seconds, they have a 7% for the rest of the trial. What? %21% if they have hope. Well, they won't... there'll be stupid videos out showing this, but like, efficiency, you could have No One Left Behind and Borrowed, right? Because a lot of teams just rush gens anyway, and the 10 seconds added on won't change that much. I guess we'll see with the gen defense stuff, the new stuff. That sounds crazy though. That sounds really, really stupid. 14% movement speed. It's faster than... nearly faster than every killer. Except obviously, you know, Blight or Nurse and same fucking top tiers. Flip side for 100 bits. Out of every game there, out of every game out there, Double Daylight is the worst patch that's ever, so confusing and unnecessary jargon. It's got some... they're looking at some alright things. Dark Sense, we changed the way Dark Sense works. With generators powered, Dark Sense activates the next time the killer comes within 24 meters of you, the aura is revealed for 10 seconds. Then it deactivates. Okay, so is that just once? The next time the killer comes within 24 meters of you. How long does this go on for? Per gen? Oh yeah, when a generator's powered, of course. Okay. In addition to the current effects, tenacity now reduces your grunts of pain by 75% when they die in state. You're going to make the bug a feature. Gobner, thank you for the 100 bits. Without BT, any unhooked survivor gains 5 seconds of endurance and 7 haste for 5 seconds, but with BT that effect is greatly increased. Now with this perk, they gain 5%, 7% again. They get 14% speed. 14% speed and 15-second endurance. 15-second endurance going at 14% speed for 15 seconds. Fucking insane. That's insane. Like, how far could you get? Oh, they've buffed Hope, maybe? Wait. So they're going to make it so you can't hardly hear people on the ground. So tenacity seems like it could be really annoying. This perk will now be much more effective in crawling away from the killer. Yeah. Hope. Hope is great for those who like to make late game saves, but the limited duration can cause it to expire at an inconvenient time. Since this perk is only useful at the end. Oh no, you get Hope forever too? Oh, this is gonna be rough. So how much is Hope? %. So if you have Hope, you would need to use this on them though, right? You don't get it yourself. Yeah, you need to unhook them, so they need to have Hope. But you could just run a Swift with it, where you all have the same perks. So you all have No One Left Behind, Hope, and Borrowed Time. And every save after 5 gens is done, you're going to be running at 121% speed and have endurance for 15 seconds. Is that real? Probably won't stack. Are you just guessing? Jazz for 10 bits, appreciate it, man. Horror for the gift of sub to Thirsty for the 14 months, thank you. I guess we'll see. If they're running at 121%, that would be really stupid. Overzealous, in its current state, Cleansing Totem grants you a repair speed bonus of 8%. Now that bonus doubles if you cleanse a Hex Totem. 16% repair. Wait. Oh shit. Wait. %16 repair speed bonus forever? Or is it just for 1 gen? Until you lose a health state. Okay. I haven't used these perks much, so I don't know how they work. So... Wow. So what's that? 16%. How fast is that? 25% faster would be 60 seconds a gen, wouldn't it? I think. So... Oh wait, no, because it's out of 90 seconds now. It's all weird. 16% of 90 seconds. Yeah, what's 16% of 90 seconds, guys? It's kind of convoluted numbers. So they do it in 77.5. So faster than they were, but only by 3 seconds. Okay. We're going to live forever. Much like barbecue and chili, this perk features a massive blood point bonus. We do not want blood points to dictate which perks you use. So this change will release at the same time as the progression overhaul, which is expected to cut the ground. Okay, so they're just gonna, so they're like, look, we've done it to Survivor as well. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well there's a lot. Realize the following changes. A new meta will surely rise. We'll be closely monitoring the performance. With that, we reached the interesting. Alright, well there's a lot going on, and they're looking at some good things, and they've done some crazy things. But yeah, what a read, right? What a fucking read. Holy shit. Reading that for like an hour plus. Read the ending. I did. Realize that following this change, the meta will surely rise. We'll be closely monitoring the performance of each updated perk to ensure that none fall too far out of line. Moving forward, we hope to make meta-shaking updates like this one a more frequent part of our plans in order to keep gameplay feeling fresh. With that, we've reached the end of this edition of the developer update. Kudos to those of you who made it this far. It was a long one. It was. As always, these changes will be available for testing next week in the PTB. Given the number of changes made, we'll be keeping an extra close eye on feedback. We'll also be holding a live stream in the near future to preview the update and answer any questions you may have. Until then, Dead by Daylight team. There you go, I read it at the end. Thanks for reading that. Yeah, bloody hell. Long. Yeah, the thing what scares me the most are the endurance and the speed. The endurance and the speed. There's some cool, interesting killer stuff, but it's mainly gen defense again. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see, right? I guess we'll see. Call of Brine and the new Overcharge combo. Possibly. Huh. Still gen defense. It's just a different way of doing it. It might actually be stronger gen defense. Yeah, nothing to do with Swift. The most imbalanced thing, and makes the game very, very difficult to balance. Yeah, nothing to do with them. Yeah, they won't be. They're very scared to touch that. Sean, I think of the 50 bits. Now with 2 stacks base, save the best for last. Can go 7 stacks now. Pog. So you have 2 stacks of save best for last by default with that stuff. Yes. Interesting. Saboteur will be the new meta perk for Swift. I'm calling it now since Scourge hooks are a big thing. Nah, I see endurance and speed. Endurance and speed are going to be the meta. Alright, anyway. That was so long. I'm going to get something to eat, relax, and all that good stuff. But I very, very much appreciate you being here, guys. You know, checking that little thing out with us. If you did enjoy, do remember to throw us a follow. I am live every single day. Thank you for all the tips, all the bits, all the subs. Everyone who did sub, remember you all get to keep comments and thank you for watching here. This will be up on YouTube as well, so I expect more on YouTube. There's also loads of highlights put up today, so head on over to YouTube, check that out. Just came out today. Super Sonic for the 5. Hey, True Survivors gaining less distance